Hello, welcome back to my channel and to another reaction video. This time I'll be checking out the movie Equilibrium.
A third world war broke out. Those of the law. The Grammaton cleric.
Okay.
Of man's inhumanity to man.
Feelings.
To feel.
Ah, it's Dominic Purcell. Straight up killing everyone. Well, that's hell of a start. I knew Christian Bale was in it. His name is Sean Bean. I did not know he was. But yeah, Christian Bale's name was on the it was on the DVD cover. So these two, Bale's and Dean's characters are those clerics, whatever. Okay. Exactly, they miss me. It was kind of. Now it's dark, but. Okay. I don't know. Looked a little odd. Guns are so hot. There's. Okay. I mean, it is pretty badass, but I don't know. It was weirdly shot. Especially when they focused, someone getting shot, you would have a frontal shot of them and then just hopping backwards. They're like, what the? But yeah, he is one of those, Ramadan cleric or whatever they mentioned at the beginning. Well, he wasn't there long. Well, okay, he was trying to put the thing playing music. This is where they hit all the things. And the Mona Lisa.
Burn it.
Burn everything that allows you to feel, huh? But why exactly did they need to verify it? I mean, would they, if it was a fake, would they not have burned it then? What are you? Are you feeling something?
Why didn't you just leave it for the evidentiary team to collect?
They miss things sometimes.
That's pretty damn big. Oh.
There is a disease in the heart of man.
But Nazi-like.
His human emotion. But Libria.
Okay, the actor, John Pertwee. He played Alfred Pennyford in Gotham, and he's been in a shit ton of stuff.
Embrace this cure. museum.
Ah, that's how to express emotion. I was wondering how would you do that? But I don't know. It felt like Sean Bean's character. I don't know. It felt like he felt something when the paintings were burning, and then him taking the book. I don't think he's disposing it.
You have survived!
I recognize William Fichtner from there.
From the Nethers to the city. Reminds me why we do what we do.
Does? It does.
First seemed like a question. Okay, my prediction is that Sean Bean is, I don't know, feeling, and like so many other times, Sean Bean character is gonna die as a result. Well, I kind of dig the architecture. I would wish there be a little more color, but yeah, let's face it, this kind of world would be a nightmare to live by.
Is feeling.
I have a good record, sir.
Why do you imagine that?
Ah, he was in Braveheart. Robert De Bruce.
Yes, sir.
There's everyone in this society, I mean, okay, sense offense is
We do.
punishable by death, but I don't know.
Every time we come.
I have a feeling it's gonna be, the head hunters heal or some such. You noticed that.
It does.
Well, he didn't last long in this one.
I'll do what I can to see they go easy on you.
No. They never go easy.
Then I'm sorry.
It's just a vestigial word for a feeling you've never felt.
I'm trying to see the title of the book, but yeah. Ah, that's the other guy who's in the cover.
I can only hope one day to be as realizing as you.
Good night.
But okay, how long until Preston will start feeling?
Simultaneous rise of two synergistic political and psychological science.
Every day this one spreading propaganda. This would be a nightmare society.
That mankind united with infinitely greater purpose in pursuit of war.
Not wrong, I mean, war is usually... War ignites, innovation, technology advancements and such.
I've spread my dreams under your feet.
Okay, he got through to him, but... I wanna read that book. I need to look that up later, but... Ah, the wife. I mean, but anyway, so this loss of feeling comes from this drug, but surely people will become more and more resistant to the drug in time. Is that how sense offense, becomes a thing? The drug loses its effect, and little by little. I don't know.
Stop! Get down where you are! Get down!
Okay, he does seem shocked.
Hey! Get her!
How dare you show emotion? And they just kill her off because I don't know. And they saw the hell. But they don't feel anything, so. Well, I don't know if the mother was a sense or vendor. Would she allow her children to, use the drug? I don't know. Can you put a person back on the drug, even if you are a sensor? And I suppose you would remember what it likes to feel even under the use of the drug, so the regime is seeing it as it's a safer play to just heal rather than a second chance or anything like that.
I said, what are you doing?
Jesus Christ, kid.
You'll go by equilibrium, log the loss, and get a replacement.
So equilibrium is the center of, well, everything in this society. And who would have thought a pharmaceutical company takes over the world? Well, I don't know if that's the case, but it does seem like that.
Stop that.
There's been a lot of micro expressions on some folk. Right now, the girl seemed to have like, well, she was playing with her food. We saw the black guy have some. Then the whatever headhunter who interviewed him makes you wonder.
First.
You can't do this. You cannot do this.
Tetra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I recognize these actors as well.
We have suppression.
I feel like he noticed something about Preston that Preston flinched when he saw himself in the mirror.
I have no choice but to remand you to the Palace of Justice for processing.
Processing. Like a factory churning out. Just get rid of people who don't fit. That's
The gun carters. Through analysis of thousands of recorded gun
Number of opponents, while keeping the defender clear of the statistically traditional trajectories.
okay.
an adversary not to be taken lightly.
That's interesting. I don't know if any of that's possible, but okay. So that's what the weird hand movements he was doing. That one scene.
Ticking.
Now you're feeling it. Really feeling it, and just how overwhelming it's gonna feel, I wonder. Well, it is an impressive march. It would be, again, terrible to live in a society like this. But then again, most of these don't. But there are people who take the drug, they wouldn't even know that they're just slaves, essentially. That's why I think them, whoever's running the show is, they're not taking the drugs, they're, they feel everything. They manage to enslave society. I mean, people are gonna notice this. He's playing around.
What are you doing?
Nothing. This is gonna be a whole different kind of experience for Preston.
Cover me, I'm going in.
Nice grab, Claire.
Damn hip firing. It is it is very sad to see, all these people getting killed, but it's very impressive to see just how many, are resisting. And I mentioned that this group bombed the Prosium factory, so there is a all-out war essentially between these guys trying to take over and people who just wanna leave. Someone's bound to come and check what's going on and find him. No? Okay, never mind.
Why didn't you leave that for the evidentiary team?
Ah, he took a book. Mother Goose, they focused on the book, I'm betting.
Grab it!
Oh, keep it. Find an excuse. I mean, maybe they're too unemotional to notice, weird behavior.
There's an epidemic in the Nethers, it's best we know about it.
Okay. Yeah, he is suspicious. I mean, rightfully so.
The council,
It is not the will of the council, it is the will of Father, and he is law.
Okay, so, yeah. And the father is Sean Pertwee's character, the guy whose face they're blasting, spreading propaganda every goddamn hour. There's always a dictator. People are bound to be suspicious of Preston by now. Sorry, you adopted him now. And
Nothing in it.
Search it!
these guys are about to get their asses kicked real fast. I love how they all waited for him to do that stance before falling in. Kind of like, you know, old samurai movies. The guy would still be standing until the guy shoots his sword, then they all drop. Classic. Bit of an overkill the last movie. It was awesome, but yeah. Will he be able to, well, after seeing what he did to those cops, he was pretty damn effective, but I wonder how, when it comes to emotions, how much will the emotions affect his ability to do his shit?
Until then, what am I thinking?
See that smile?
And if they know who did it,
I mean, the other guy knows it was Preston. He ooh. So the whole thing was a setup. They know it was Preston, and now they have a reason to go on. Damn, that's cool. Oh, they're great.
The resistance fire. Clerk.
Oh, only reason this move would work if they're all super close to him and it's kind of cool, but also kind of silly. Okay, did they get out, or is he gonna find them dead?
What is this?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You drive them into the trap. I close it. Please use mine.
Oh shit. That was that smile again. Small notes. You can't save them, but
Yes, cleric.
You asked me to become Father's instrument against the Resistance.
he's gonna try and save it. I'm gonna bet it's all of this is set up by the father and the council. They're just random pictures of the past.
Errol Partridge.
Oh, okay. You knew him. But then now she also knows Preston Fields, so I don't know, maybe she'll help later.
We've been watching.
Ah, I forgot when Fitchner was in this movie, but so he's the leader of the resistance, maybe.
Welcome to the under.
Quite literally. Damn, that's really damn clever. No one's the wiser.
for combustion. Tomorrow.
Will he be able to save her, I wonder? I'm betting he's gonna try at least.
Cleric John Preston, you are to come with us immediately.
That one of our elite number is actually feeling.
Feeling, sir.
Are you playing with me, Cleric?
Yeah, there's someone feeling alright. I call it from the get-go. The leadership is all about just using the drug to control the masses.
I will redouble my efforts, sir. To locate the resistance, to find this traitor, and bring them all to the Council's fair justice.
Fair justice, they're throwing poke into the oven and whatnot. I mean, but they're bound to know that he's not taking the dose, and they're just using him. They know he has contacted with the resistance, and
What are you doing?
Yes, I am.
that kid is doing a good job.
Good night, Dad.
I don't understand.
Am I reading too much into it, or was that good night, Dad? I don't know.
Aren't you gonna dose?
Okay, now she knows. I thought she might have figured out earlier, but
Viviana Preston.
For annihilation in the city furnaces. You will be taken there immediately, and you will burn.
why are they giving a red cloak? And he was there.
Attempt to search and destroy
I really love the music in this movie. Again, red cloak, why exactly?
Turbines firing.
But now he'll be even more determined to destroy this. Okay, now everyone sees this. There's no.
Cleric John
Yep.
Preston.
You're in trouble. But I don't know, maybe they'll bring him close to father,
You are under arrest.
and he was smiling like.
Cleric has ceased the dose. He is feeling.
I mean, so are you.
I told you I'd make my career with you.
I know. It's hard to believe. Becoming a champion, and it's underground. But it's true.
Okay, what are you playing it?
I would bring you that man. And I have. I think in the end, it'll be better if you.
Oh, okay. That's what they focused. I was wondering, but I couldn't figure out.
What? Take him to the Hall of Destruction for summary judgment and come.
Damn.
Explain this. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling. He is the one who's.
No. Ah, the kids got them.
If I were you, I'd be more careful in the future.
Yeah, it was that good night dad that.
Hello.
Since Mom.
He's been playing this really well. And yeah, Lisa, we saw her play with the food, so.
Come now. You'll have them all.
They're giving up willingly, so that's quite a sacrifice, you know. But I'm still thinking all of this has been a ploy by the father and the council.
Here.
Okay, when's the reveal that he's been duped this entire time?
What would you say is the easiest way to get a weapon away?
Brand's job was simple. To make you feel like you'd won. No?
Okay.
Why should father be more real than any other political puppet? The real father died.
Okay, so he was real, but
Coolly. Entirely without incident.
not without incident.
Shit. Not without incident. I'm coming.
Okay, that was pretty damn cool.
You really should learn to knock.
Yeah. Talk about a palace over here. A little too close, this place. Once again. Yep. Damn. But once again, yeah, they when in a little too close. That's the only reason that you could do that. Okay, Brand, you're right.
Mind the uniform, Claire. Long time.
Well, he didn't last long. No epic final fight for you, And a drop of blood, that's how fast it's. That's how sharp and whatever. Okay, what can you do? Okay. That makes sense, it would be skillful. We saw him giving training the clergy. He was chosen to be the father's successor, so yeah, makes sense. Oh, okay.
I pay it gladly.
But yeah, makes sense. He would try to bargain at the end. Okay, I kind of like that. Brand, who was presented as Preston's equal, goes out like that. But the Headhunter is the skillful one. Usually it's, the main bad guy is, there's some punch who goes out really easy, but oh, he's bleeding. So, somebody managed to nick him. And now the resistance will. And they are just in time. Well, I don't know. They just might end up in the incinerator still, but oh, puppy's okay. Wow, you have slow reaction time. Now World War IV. Well, there you have it, folks. That was Equilibrium, and yeah, that's honestly a really good action movie. Yeah, some of the action scenes were very entertaining. Now it is a movie, so I'm gonna call most of the stuff they were talking about gun kata and whatever. That's really unrealistic and wouldn't really work in real life, but still. For the sake of the movie, it was very damn entertaining seeing. Okay, not gonna lie, some of the fight scenes, it felt that this movie came out somewhere in the 2000s, around the time when the Jason Bourne movies were, and the whole quick cuts and shaky cam. I mean, there wasn't as much shaky cam here, but there were some quick cuts, which kind of bothered. It was hard to see what was going on, but yeah. At the very end, it was really damn badass, and yeah, the whole way when he rushes in and kills all those guards, that was really damn fun to watch, and yeah, it had great choreography, especially that last move when he flipped that machine gun over his shoulder and came through the door. Again, I said during the reaction, it's surprising that Brand went out so quickly. Throughout the movie, he's constantly trying to be, I'll make a career out of you, and even when they were training in that hall, he seemed to be a good match against Preston, but then in the end he went out really damn easy. Then comes in the headhunt, so who turns out to be is really damn skillful, which again, I said it during the reaction, makes sense. Earlier we saw him give a lecture about gun kata, and yeah, I don't think the council would choose someone, a weakling to rule. And yeah, usually in movies where you have this setup main bad guy with henchmen, the henchmen are the ones that give the good guy good fight, while the main bad guy is a coward. But here it was. I'm glad they flipped the script on the main bad guy. He was honestly the biggest threat we saw Preston face. Well, off screen we saw someone being able to wound Preston, but I'm assuming that was someone, took a shot at him. But yeah, so the premise, World War III ended, and the survivors believed that mankind would never survive a fourth. So they invent this drug, Prosium, that renders you unable to feel anything. But as we see, it's only for the common folk to keep society functioning, while the higher ups are all, enjoying life as they see fit. It's pretty much any society ever. And yet the father, turns out at first I thought when they revealed that the face behind the father was the head clergy, I don't remember his name, but yeah, turns out the father was real, but yeah, he died a long time ago, and now this guy took over, and yeah. But yeah, the bad guy plan all this to get someone to infiltrate the underground. I wonder if Sean Bean's character was originally meant to be the one, but that fell flat. So then Preston came along, and he was perfect for it. How many were there before? I wonder. I don't know. But yet, the whole society been unable to feel. I mean, we saw everything ran smoothly, but there's no emotion, no color. Libria, as they call it, freedom, freedom. I ask. Everyone says that it's basically turned humanity into a beehive or an ant hive, whatever. But now at the end, they destroyed everything. Well, they started a revolution. Even though Libria seemed really big, we don't know how far exactly does it spread, in terms of the world. I assume it's, I don't know what the budget is. This does have this movie definitely had a budget, but I don't think when this movie came out, Christian Bale wasn't the biggest of stars, so I don't know. Also screams a little bit low budget as well. But yeah, I don't know. I wish they had spent a little time seeing what the world is outside Libria. I mean, we see the Nethers, this barren, ruined city of some sort, but what's outside of that? I mean, they showed the globe, which was somewhat thwarted by, I don't know, World War III, I guess, but yeah, we don't know what the rest of the planet looks like. Is this Libria the only place humans are left, or is it, typical dystopian society that keeps the citizens, unaware what's in the outside? So there will be, a wonderful civilization on different continents. A lot of questions, but yeah, still really good movie nonetheless. Really did. Again, this had a stellar cast from. I mean, I recognize a lot of the cast, but again, early 2000s, mid 2000s or some such. So a lot of them weren't all that popular yet. We had Dominic Purcell at the beginning, but he died fairly quickly. Sean Bean, no, surprise, died. The actress who played Mary, yeah, I've seen her in shit ton of stuff, but I don't remember her name. And yeah, Robert Bruce is the main bad guy. He's a great actor. He was also in the Saw franchise. He was one of the. Well, I think it was in 2 movies. He was the main Saw victim in. I think it's 3. And could be 4. I don't remember exactly. He also played Jor-El in Superman and Lois. And then you have William Fichtner. He's a common sight in. He's one of those actors that's in everything. You always recognize him. And the only one I didn't recognize was the actor who played Brand, even though he's in the cover. The name is Taye Diggs. I need to look up. Have I seen him in anything? He did a great job. He was on one hand, okay, I said it before, it's a nice touch that, okay, the guy who was president as Preston's equal goes out easily, but okay, on one hand, kind of wanted him to put on a decent fight, which I guess we did in the practice fight earlier in the movie, but yeah, okay. But the only movie from his filmography I recognize is a movie called Basic, starring Sam Jackson and John Travolta, but I don't remember his what he played in that. So okay, this is my second movie with Taye Diggs. But again, he did a great job. He was a good villain. Was this movie surprising? No, I feel like I predicted this movie rather well. As soon as they, at the beginning when they mentioned that, okay, the biggest enemy of man's inhumanity to man is their ability to feel. And then they introduced, okay, we've taken that away. I knew to expect, to look for micro expressions and such. So you could easily see. I mean, they a lot of the time even focused on those things. They revealed that the head honcho was feeling when he was interrogating Preston, and you could see him slide his hand across the table. Some were a little more subtle, those little quirky smiles they would put, but some of them were, on the nose, like, hey, are you seeing this? Which, okay, maybe they shouldn't have focused, have them, that stuff, but do not focus it. It's just one of the more stellar performances, I think, was from the little kid, Preston's son. He was acting really creepy for the most part, but yeah. Then again, I noticed the Good Night Dad. I knew from that okay. And I think I guessed it earlier on when they revealed that Preston's wife was a sex offender. She wouldn't let her children, use that drug, and turns out, I mean, the son said ever since mom went, so they quit the drug. But yeah, the best performance, of course, goes to Christian Bale, especially, he goes from this emotionless machine to a guy who's about to lose everything. Yeah, that ending scene when he's tied up and everything is revealed to him, and then the machine just, first is whittling like crazy and then static. Not without incidents. And yeah, this movie came before he was cast as Batman. Did he get the role because of this movie? That would be wild. But yeah, very this kind of sci-fi dystopian action-backed movie. But I mean, you need to suspend your disbelief a little bit over the action scenes, but still, especially when I call that many times whenever they're in this situation that Preston is surrounded by men who are, really in your skin basically, and if they were, a few feet further away, it would be that much more difficult for Preston to do his stick. But still, again, very entertaining, and I highly recommend if you, I don't know, want to spend a few. This is hour and a half, a little over. But yeah, I think it was a good time. A solid 8 out of 10. Do I have anything else to say? No, I don't think I do. Maybe after I've edited, I'll think of something, and then I'll just slap something at the end. But yeah, what do you guys think? Write your thoughts down below. Open some reactions, comment, like, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in another video.